I see change.
Alright, bottles on me, long as someone drink it, never drop the ball. Fuck it, y'all.
Okay, so it's official. Connor McDavid has signed an 8-year deal with the Edmonton Oilers worth $100 million with an average annual value of $12.5 million a year. And it's kind of expected. I know some people and a lot of people are talking about, is McDavid going to get the max? Is McDavid going to get, the $14 million contract? And he didn't. So, and I think that's good for the team. To take $1.5 million off a year, it is very nice of McDavid. But if you think about it, if McDavid takes $14 million a year, he kind of handicaps the team, and it doesn't really let Peter Chiarelli sign other players. And because if one guy's taking $14 million of your cap, I understand it's Connor McDavid and stuff, he's the best player and stuff, but if one guy's taking $4 million of your cap per year, it really handicaps your team. It doesn't let you, sign other, NHL superstars, because, you need every $1 million cap space you can get. And for McDavid to do that, it's obviously, but he's a captain, right? And I thought he always should have. I thought, and McDavid's going to take $14 million a year. It's kind of selfish, because yes, he deserves it and stuff, but he's not. The team can't be that good, because he's taking so much cap away from the team that, there's only so much Peter Chiarelli can do, because, he's already got $14 million tied into his captain. But, $12.5 million, I think that's appropriate for McDavid. Right now, before this contract, the max was Patrick Kane and Jonathan Toews at $10.5 million a year. And I think for a guy, who's only getting better and already had 100 points this year, I think, an extra $2 million is definitely appropriate, and I think that's a good contract for McDavid. I'm a little bit surprised. It's only an 8-year deal, because when Crosby got his deal, it was 12 years. So I'm a little bit surprised that he only signed an 8-year deal, but I don't know. Can you guys let me know in the comments? Is there like a restriction now that you can only sign up to? I don't know, but I would have thought he would have taken, the max, so 12 years or however much you could take, because, unless he wants to play somewhere else, because his contract's going to be over when he's 28 or 29, so is he just going to sign another mega contract? Is he going to sign it somewhere else? I don't really understand why it's only 8 years, but, I guess he can do whatever he wants, and I guess he doesn't want to, he's only played 2 years in the NHL, so he doesn't want to wrap his career around one team his whole entire life, I guess, even though, when you have a player like that, I thought he would. But we'll see. But yeah, so obviously it's a good move for McDavid to, to not take the league max and let Peter Chiarelli use that extra $1.4 million a year to actually make the team better, acquire another depth player, because all the money that you can get per year counts. Because you think about it, a guy like I use the Penguins as an example. A guy like Nick Bonino signed $1.9 million, right? So that extra $1.5 million, if you could sign a Nick Bonino to your team for 1 year, a guy who signs low, but then it's actually better than you think, it's a good deal. So every penny counts in the salary cap. So a 1.5 cap reduction for McDavid's really good. McDavid's obviously a superstar player, best player in the NHL, and it's good for McDavid. Proud of him. He deserves it. He deserves all that money, and I think it's good for him that he didn't take $14 million, because that would really kill the team. And $12.5 million, still a lot, but he deserves all that money. So you can't really say, oh, but he doesn't deserve it, because he does. He deserves all that money. So yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think of this Connor McDavid contract, and I'll talk to you guys next time.